Klaviyo is best in class for e-commerce, email and SMS. However, out of the box, it doesn't come with pre-order support. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to change that. We're going to use Pre-Product today, the pre-order app that I work on, which supports Shopify, BigCommerce, and WooCommerce. Pre-Product can now send 11 different pre-order events to Klaviyo. So let's turn on the integration and then jump into Klaviyo and see how these events appear. We'll then look at triggering custom SMS or email flow from Klaviyo based on one of these events. And I'll show you how you can use that pre-order data to communicate with your customers. Let's dive in. So this is the Klaviyo account I'm going to be using today. Let's quickly set up that integration with Pre-Product. So this is the pre-order app. I've already got it installed, so I don't need to do that. Let's jump over. So we're going to be in Shopify today, but this works with Woo and BigCommerce as well. So if you go to integrations, then we'll click Get Integration. We'll have to click through this, and then we'll have to allow Klaviyo to create, view, edit, and delete events, as well as see the account. So back in Pre-Product, and let's check that's gone through. Yep, connected to Klaviyo. Your Klaviyo profiles will now receive pre-order events, and let's make sure that's working okay in Klaviyo. Yep, cool. I've already got some user profiles set up and I've already been sending some events. So let's have a look at how the pre-order events appear in Klaviyo first, and then let's build a custom flow. So you can see Shopify events, and then we've got some pre-order ones coming in. So pre-order paid, pre-order created, that kind of thing. And details, we can see we've got access to the pre-order itself as well as the listing. And then we also get value attributed to this action. So these are all things that we can use in our, well, one, our analytics from the profiles, but two, we can use them in our flows from Klaviyo to send SMS and email. So let's set one of those up now, and then we'll actually trigger it. So I'm going to go to flows, and then I'm going to click create flow. I'm going to click build your own, and let's call this pre-order paid, and if we click, I think it's all triggers, or your metrics is quicker. So your metrics, pre-product, and now let's look for pre-order paid. Cool. So yeah, that looks good. Save, confirm and save, and now let's add an email to it. So you can see we've got SMS as well as some other options there. Set up email, and let's say thank you for your, and then we can do, because we had a look at those, the data that these triggers gave us just a moment ago. So we can go, I believe it's event.listing.name. So thank you for your pre-order payment. Cool. Preview text. Yeah, that's fine for now. Let's get myself out the way. Then I think we're going to do select template. And any will do just for this. Yep, great. We've got name, we've got discount, sales actual lead time, and then we've got final paid payment. So that is not including the deposit paid. So if I paid $1, final paid payment is $18.68. So this is in cents, it's not in dollars. So what we can do is we can use a liquid filter to make sure we display that in a kind of human dollar centric way. So let's hop back to edit email. And so your payment for the event.listing.name of event.preorder.final paid payment, and then feel free to just type these out. You only really need to copy and paste them. You don't really need to understand it, but we're multiplying that cents by 0.01, and then we're rounding it to 2 decimal places. And then let's just preview it and make sure it's working. Your payment of a kettlebell, pay early and save of $18.68. Nice. So that looks like it's all working. So we can exit. Done. And cool. It's live. So let's go ahead and trigger that event. And I'm back in Shopify. Let's open pre-product. And I believe I have a unpaid pre-order here from that profile we were looking at. So they paid a deposit, but they haven't paid the outstanding. So we'll click see all like that. Charge customers and charge customers. And let's make sure that goes through. So deferred charge processing. And we can see the Shopify order it's linked to, 1122. And that's paid. And that looks all good. So now we can hop back into Klaviyo and make sure our email has been triggered and that it's used the correct variables from both pre-product as well as Klaviyo. Okay, so we are back in Klaviyo. Let's open that profile and we can see pre-order created, pre-order confirmation, pre-order paid. Great, that went in. And we also got a couple of other events, charge succeeded and fulfillment released. So these are all, events you can tap into if you'd like. Let's look at a message and make sure that fired. So we click view messages and then here you can see your payment for the kettlebell, pay early and save of $18.68. Great. So that all worked. So we triggered a charge succeeded, the fulfillment was released, the pre-order was paid. We got those 3 separate events. The pre-order paid one triggered our flow, and we sent an email using the information and the context we got from pre-product. Cool, so if you want to enable pre-order support for your Klaviyo account and use Shopify, BigCommerce or WooCommerce, pre-product, the app we use today, has a commission-only plan. So if you don't make any pre-orders, we won't charge you anything. And then we've got some bigger plans for bigger stores who don't want to pay commission. And other than that, I hope this video was helpful and I'd love a like or subscribe if it was. Cheers.